All right, welcome to 88.5. I'm not actually waiting until tomorrow. This is the same day. But I let it sit for like 5 hours. And then I'm going to strain it off like this. All right. So this is about 5 hours later. I boiled the beans. And I let them sit in the water. And there you go. And see, there's all the farts. That's what I told you. And now, since we're on the subject of like really tight money cooking, right? If your money's really tight and you actually want to, if your money's really tight, this is calories and you don't want to throw away calories. It's sort of like a lot of cuisine is actually based on not throwing away calories. And so, for example, bagels. Well, I don't know if you ever tried to make bagels, but a good way to make bagels is you boil potatoes, and you boil a whole bunch of potatoes, and so then the potatoes are cooked, and then you take your potato water, and you boil the dough from the bagels in the potato water, so you don't waste the calories, the starch that's in the potato water. So likewise, skint is a British word for having no money. So if you're really skint, you can do other things with this. Like you can there's a lot of Asian sauces that use stuff like that. Or you can just make up your own sauce. Add some ginger to it. I don't know what else. You know, you're on your own there, but that is usable stuff. And like I said this morning, you can either keep the farts or you can wash them away. You can make fart brownies. So what I was gonna say is, with that stuff, you can, if you do it a bunch, you can get like 4 batches, right? Let's say you do 4 pounds of beans. You get a whole bunch of that bean water. You boil it down till it is like a thick paste, and then you use that to make brownies. You add that thick paste to your brownies, and it makes them really moist, and then the brownies give you the fart. So that's my recipe for fart brownies. So you heard it here first. But now, so I poured off the water, and some people would rinse the beans. So I put the beans in the strainer and I poured off the water. And if you're like a super cleanliness type, you might want to rinse off the beans at that point, but I don't do that. And so I added some salt, some of this stuff. Sorry, where am I? Where are you? There you are. Some of that stuff. Not too much because that's just the beginning. I'm going to put molasses in the beans, but I'm not going to put molasses in the beans till much later because the molasses are sugary and they'll burn. So I added some salt, some little spice stuff. I'm going to put in some clear water and some other spices and some of this stuff. What's this? Some of these peppers like you get in the Mexican store or the Mexican aisle of the store. And some olive oil. A lot of people use different kinds of oils, but I use olive oil pretty much exclusively for everything. Butter is good if you got butter, if you eat butter. Add some butter to your beans. But here's the other thing is I'm going to boil the water in the teapot first. If you boil the water in the teapot first, you use actually significantly less gas if you're using a gas stove. So you can be energy efficient by boiling the water in the teapot, and then you pour it over, and then you get that all boiling, okay? Well, good luck, and we'll check back tomorrow and see how it tastes. Thanks. See ya.